Can you talk a little bit more about how your involvement in that Kony 2012 campaign taught you about the power and the pitfalls of digital fundraising?
Yeah. So that was definitely one of the largest campaigns that we've worked on, even to this day, in terms of movement, in terms of the number of organizations that hopped on, the money it raised, the credibility it had with the UN and Oprah. And I mean, it got everywhere it needed to go. And it's interesting because so many people think, well, how do you do that? And I think from a digital perspective, oftentimes it's not like you know how to go viral so much as you know how to play the game of putting a lot of content out there, knowing all the components of what it takes to become a digital campaign or a movement online, and you keep at it, right? So I think what we learned with that one is uh, getting the right message out, getting the right story out. We focused a lot with Coney 12 on like our focus being how do we make him famous? How do we take an individual who is doing terrible things in this world and just plaster that face everywhere? Because our hypothesis was if people knew, they wouldn't settle for it. They would do something about it, right? And so it was a clear message, and it was a clear call to action, right? It was to go and attend and watch the film, and then from there it was to make him famous. That was the constant push. Buy the kit, buy the shirt. Like, let's make this face known to everybody, because then we're going to be disgusted by it and we're going to do something about it. And then, yeah, the quality, the work that we put together, I think that was another big piece of it. Is this doesn't just happen overnight. It's typically a certain degree of effort that you're putting in, quality. It's reaching out to influencers. It's making sure the message is getting out there. It's investing in continuing to push that message out there. And I think that was something Invisible Children did a lot. That was kind of countercultural at the time. Is the amount of effort we put into the content we were creating. Most organizations just wouldn't spend money on it, but that's if it's not at that quality that engages people, especially for that organization, it was young people, right? If it's not going to engage high school and college age people, then it wasn't really going to get the traction we needed. So we invested heavily in storytelling and in sending people out to Uganda to film, and we had a whole office full of creatives and writers and art directors and editors because it required that level of quality to break through the noise.